Hey, thanks for taking your time to take a look at my video. I did a video about the blockade runner, and I thought I would do one about the Star Destroyer. These are the large ones. I think they're part of the action fleet. The date says 1997 on the bottom of them. The thing about these are they're gorgeous. And they're electronic. Like this has 4 buttons that'll play different sounds, and the engines will light up. Now that's the same sound that the blockade runner has on one of its buttons. That sounded like maybe an escape pod jettisoning, I'm not sure. Another button. That's the alarm klaxon. And the 4th button, it's just sounds like it's just engine noise. The blockade runner has that same sound. Now the engine bells are clear, which I guess they did that for a reason. If I ever retire, that's a joke, I know. I would like to accurize this because it's such a cool toy, and I really like the size of it. And both of these, they come off of the display stands. You got this ugly mark here with the display stand that goes into, but hey, whatever, you know, it's a toy. Here's the bay where the blockade runner was captured. It doesn't open, which kind of sucks. Like I said, if I were to ever retire one of these days, I'd probably cut that open and make a box in there for a blockade runner to be. Now, I took a Micro Machine blockade runner and just a paper clip and some hot glue, and put it on the front, you know, as if it was chasing the blockade runner. But I know it's not the size, because look at the bay door and the size of that blockade. There's no way that blockade runner would fit in there. So I know that this blockade runner is too big. But I thought it'd be cool to put it on there anyway. It needs to be like, I don't know, at least half the size of it. And if I were to find a smaller one, I would put it on there, because I just think it's a cool diorama. I know the size is off. I know it. And of course, this has lights too. I mean, it has small little holes drilled in the side, and there's lights on the inside. You can barely make them out. That would be another thing I would do, is I would take the screws out, open it up, and put brighter LEDs. Of course, you'd have to light block it too. But how cool is that? That's a toy, but it's so cool. And they both the blockade runner and this had on-off switch where it doesn't work at all, and then it's got one where the noise works but the lights don't. I like them both to work. So press the button, and there's the engines. You can find these very reasonable too. I think I got this one maybe on eBay. I got one locally at my friend owns a comic book store. I think I got one of them. I think I might have got this one off of eBay, and the blockade runner at the local comic book store. People go in and they want to sell my friend toys and comic books and whatever. So the thing is about it, that this particular toy, they put the stand back here in the back. It's still not balanced very good. It wants to fall forward. So I did hot glue it one time, and that held it for a long time, but it's wanting to come forward again. It needed to be a little bit more balanced. The stand needed to be around here instead of back here, and it would have been more balanced. But it is what it is, and I'm sure I could fix that permanently if I wanted to, but you never know when you might want to take one of these and hang them from the ceiling. But this is an awesome toy. I highly recommend it. So if you would mind, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more videos. I have a lot of things that I want to share with y'all from my collection. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.